let's get high and look at my DVDs. Okay. Marie Antoinette. Good place to start. I saw this movie for the first time in college. I wanted to be Marie Antoinette for Halloween. Maybe I'll insert a photo of that. And this is some of my research. And whereas Lost in Translation is one of my favorite movies, it's probably the first Sofia Coppola movie I saw, and I also did a school project around this movie. Love her work. So pretty and girly. Little Miss Sunshine. Classic. I love Steve Carell. This was an introduction to Steve Dano. I think he's a really cool actor. I love this DVD because it comes with the special editions, special features, and they'll have the directors speak over it and the writers, and it's really cool. And if you like movies and you like rewatching movies, it's a fun way to rewatch, and you get to hear kind of what they were thinking while they were filming and shooting and stuff, and just hear about behind the scenes things like there's a dinner scene at the beginning. They're all eating a bucket of KFC, and they break that down, and it was just very interesting to me. So yeah, Little Miss Sunshine. Check out the I don't know, the gold foil sticker. I love that. The Lighthouse. I've actually not seen this. It's on my list. It seems intense, and I just need to be ready and sit down and do it. Maybe tonight. It looks like a rainstorm. Swayze's at work till 9, but he might want to watch it together. We were just watching The Last Temptation of Christ with Willem Dafoe, and yeah, that's a rewatch. That's really good. You should watch it. It's also it has this quality. It's Martin Scorsese, and everyone in the movie kind of has a New York accent, and so something about it feels like watching theater. It's not overacting. They're acting, and lots of other stuff. Great story. Inglourious Basterds. A great reimagining of the end of the Second World War by Quentin Tarantino. It's just really funny and vulgar, and it's also beautifully lit and beautiful people. Brad Pitt. I can't remember the French woman's name, but I love her storyline. It's very cool. And you kind of follow a few different ones and have different types of attachments to all the different characters. Yeah. And you get to see people being burned a lot. But the bad people. So it's nice. It's a victorious retelling. Her. I love this movie. Swayze showed me this movie, and I don't know, it was just really inspiring in a period of my life, going through college and falling in love and dealing with hard parts of love and hard parts of life and friendship, and I don't know, you see a lot of that in here. It's a great movie. The favorite. I fell asleep and didn't see the end of this, and I've been meaning to see how it ends. Really funny. really, what's the director's name? I think he's worked with Emma Stone a few times now. Yorgos Lanthimos. He did the thing with Poor Darlings. Is that Poor Things? Poor Things. Love that. And I think that's the same guy, which would make sense. It feels very much in the same vein. I mean, it is, if it is. I don't want to commit to saying because I'm not 100%, but I mean, you can't really see much on here, but the costumes and makeup, really cool and really fun. The Royal Tenenbaums, and this is like a Criterion Collection set that we found. I think Swayze found. It's really nicely designed package. Sorry, I don't know if any, like, I don't know if how I'm displaying it is good for you on the screen. I'm like, I need glasses probably actually, because I can't see myself. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at myself. Okay. The Royal Tenenbaums. Wes Anderson is one of Swayze's favorites. He introduced his movies to me when I was in high school. We were both in high school, and he has a really cool big book. We'll have to do, I'll get Swayze to come on too and show some of his books. He has really beautiful picture books, coffee table books, really inspiring. But he has one book on Wes Anderson and all of his movies that he'd done up until a point. And it's really cool. You get to like see inside the process of movie making and storytelling, ideating, and he has so many good interviews where he talks about his process and how he fleshes out ideas and works with other people. And he works with a lot of the same people. He makes friends and like develops relationships, I think, with his cast members. Lightning. But yeah, he's cool. He's got a new movie coming out soon, which is exciting. Rain Man. Here I go again. Rain Man with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. I love Dustin Hoffman. I love this movie. I'll read something. The Hollywood Reporter said, funny, heartbreaking, tender, and complex. I'd have to agree. But it's a story about brothers, and brothers dealing with trauma and loss, but it's really funny, and it deals with really relatable issues in kind of maybe unrelatable ways. It is like, because it is a movie, but yeah, it's fun. Heartwarming. This one is important. Ratatouille. Ratatouille is Swayze's favorite movie. Okay, now I feel like I'm telling Swayze's story, but I love this movie. Swayze loves this movie. He's dressed up as Remy, Gustav, fake fan. Remy? No, Remy's the rat. I always call the rat Ratatouille, but his name is Remy, and his name is Linguini. Yeah, isn't it? It sounds made up, but it was, so. Pulp Fiction. My dad loves this movie. My dad likes Uma Thurman. Yeah, he had a poster of her from Batman as Ivy on his wall at the deer camp growing up, and obsessed. And like, just, I mean, it was this like close shot of her, like glam shot, and it was in a studio. Like, it was just very glamorous. I loved it. I wonder where that is now. Anyway, but Pulp Fiction is another Quentin Tarantino movie, so it's vulgar and crazy and fun, and it's a fun pace, and there's a lot of irony, and it's just good. Okay. I get nervous. This isn't even just be a video of me acting crazy. I'm exposing myself. Anyway. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Jack Nicholson. This is one of my dad's favorite movies, and I need to watch it. I haven't seen it since I was a kid watching it with him, but I haven't watched it as an adult. This is why we bought it. Yeah. Raging Bull, Robert De Niro. It's like a movie full of heart and love and aggression and passion. It's a good movie. It's also Martin Scorsese. Interesting to compare this and The Last Temptation of Christ. Not that they're the same, but they do follow struggling men who are about the same age. So, yeah. The Crucible. Were you even in 6th grade? I think this is based on an Arthur Miller play. So it's a good story, a good play, a good movie, good actors. It's one to rewatch because there's good lessons to learn, but it's also like just an entertaining drama as well. Also very human. By the Sea. This is a movie that I think is highly underrated. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's like a really touching story. And it feels kind of mundane also, and like nothing's happening. But the way it shows it is, I don't know, I just think it's really beautiful. And Angelina Jolie in like this 60s, 70s glamour, big sunglasses, like the fluffy hair, and but so classy. It's so good. You want to see the spread? These were alphabetical, but so they kind of are, but then they kind of scattered as well. none of these are alphabetical now that I'm showing them now. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Also has some really good special features. Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is a movie that I've never sat down and watched all the way through, but I love putting this on just during my day, like while I'm working and like doing around the house, and every time I kind of discover a new scene that I haven't happened across yet, and I've seen it start to finish in bits, so I know how it starts and I know how it ends, and I know the general story, but I've like watching it really fragmented, and it's just a really lovely one to like walk in and see a scene that you love or one that you maybe missed before. Really cute. Truman Capote wrote this story, and I love him. I love him as an author and how he visualizes, sees the world. Yeah, so cute. She's so cute. On a different note, Brokeback Mountain. Like, if you want to cry, yeah. Let's see. Next tree. Big Fish. I also have the soundtrack to this movie, just randomly. I couldn't even tell you what's on it, but I saw it and I felt like it was a good thing to have. That's kind of how I felt about this movie. I had seen it before. I don't know that it really, how it affected me. It's also I also have Edward Scissorhands, and I do like Tim Burton, but like his movies have been kind of hit or miss. But it's probably based on other factors, like Alice in Wonderland. I just felt so nostalgic for the cartoon version that I just wanted the story to stay like that in my head. So I really have never given it a chance. But he's so imaginative and creates really interesting worlds. I don't love like live action movies just in general. That's just like not my favorite era of filmmaking, like movie making, like the capabilities that I get. It's very cool and it's just not my thing. But anyway, but this is a really cool movie, and it's a kind of fantastical story, so the surrealness of it makes sense. And it has lots of just little lessons like to learn from. Oh, this is gonna be so horrible to watch back. I'm having fun. I want to do this. Okay. Barry Lyndon, Stanley Kubrick. It's a good movie. Something you want to watch on like a rainy afternoon. It's beautiful and funny and interesting. Like Black Swan. Except disturbing, not funny. I mean, look at her. American Beauty. I love this movie. I think this is like a perfect movie. It touches on things that everyone kind of experiences, but it's also, there's a lot of shame around. And it leans into it, and it's so, like, the cast is amazing. It was written by a playwright, I think, or directed by a playwright, but it was kind of a first transition from, like, theater to on screen, and there's something very theatric about it, but it's, like, so, there's use of, like, a handy cam a lot in it, and you'll go from these moments of looking through the lens of this character's video camera to being like the movie watcher. So there's a bit of this creepy, like you're watching someone, like you feel like the onlooker in a way that is cool and interesting, but you also like, oh, like anyway, love this movie. The music's really good. I love the narration. Kevin Spacey, his speaking voice, like his narrating voice is really top notch. Okay. Amelie, I mean, just the sweetest movie you ever did see. She is adorable. She is witty and clever and an underdog and a hero, and I just love it. I think she's great. I love the set design, the characters, the way it's told. It also has like a narrator. The whole thing's in French, so you read the subtitles, which I enjoy. Like I always get like a really good comprehension of something when I can read it and also hear it. Yes, I love her. What's her name? A sugar rush of a movie, said the New York Times. I'd have to agree. The special features are also really good. Yeah, I can't find her name. You know her. Okay. Stanley Kubrick. Haven't seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. This is me and Swayze always lay down and we're like, we should watch this, and then we're like, like, I don't know, I guess space movies, like, aren't really my thing. It's like something, I guess, feels sci-fi about it, which is not my thing. But I know it's good, like, and it's gotta be great. And the special features and stuff, like, during this period, I know it would be good. A Clockwork Orange. Wildly disturbing. Never read the book. Don't know if I want to. It's scary. Like, this is a scary movie, and I think it's like this weird surrealist horror. I don't know. I haven't really ever seen anything like this. But there's a lot of good content about the making of this movie. There's good special features on this DVD. And it was banned in a lot of places. It became kind of like a flagstone moment for like banning things. It's cool. Scary. Yeah. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Yes, this movie is so funny to me. I love Steve Carell. He's also played like in and out. Never mind. Showgirls. Just watch it. If you like Kyle MacLachlan, you should watch it. There's a really crazy cool scene. I don't know why that's, well, that, I think, always think of, anyway. Okay. Some more Wes Anderson. Rushmore. The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy. Tin Man. Scarecrow, Lion. You know the story. Uncut Gems. Yeah, this movie's so crazy. This is the first I ever heard of the Safdie brothers. I've since seen a lot of their movies. They're really cool. You should watch like their early stuff on YouTube. They give really informative interviews, really good references. Like, they have an immense amount of film knowledge. So if you're trying to learn, they're a great source of information. Yeah, crazy movie. Uptown Girls. Rest in peace, Brittany Murphy. The way they put the sticker over her face. $1. This was $1 in the case. Are you kidding? Oh wait, this is the... How cute. So cute. I love that movie. Tootsie. Hello. Dustin Hoffman again. Is so cute. So funny. Taxi Driver. I saw this for the first time when me and Swayze were on a trip to New York. We went to this really cool theater in Brooklyn. Can't remember what it was called, but anyway, it was just this really cool theater. We had really good seats. Every seat would have been a good seat, but we saw this and it was just so cool. It was so cool to see it in a theater, and it's this old theater. To be around a lot of people, and it is a New York story, and I love New York. I think it's such a cool, it's like seeing a movie that really feels like the place you're in. It's really cool. Silver Linings Playbook. Love this movie. This is one I like rewatch every year. It's like a good reminder that everybody has their shit and everyone, I don't know, it's just like, it's heartwarming and funny and crazy. Who directed this? I don't know. But yeah, great cast. The Shining. But this movie, oh my god, I saw this like when I was 10. Like, I didn't even know that I really understood what was happening, but just really crazy. Like, this movie blew my mind and still blows my mind. I watch this every year. Like, it's great around Christmas. Great Christmas movie. It's cold, it gets, you know, you're cuddled up in bed, and yeah. A great movie. Fargo. We love this movie. The Coen brothers. Well, let's do a Coen Brothers special, No Country for Old Men. Which, this is so, like, they're so different, but they still are the same. Like, this is so much Fargo. It's just like this great Midwestern crime comedy drama. Steve Buscemi is in it. The guy Frank Gallagher from Shameless. Frances McDormand. They just like don't have these people's names in big font. There's so much little words though, like I can't even read it. I really do think I need glasses. And then No Country for Old Men is a Western. Like, it's based on a book, but it's not like a Western, but it's like cowboys and outlaws and drugs and thieving and law breaking, good and bad and ugly, and it's cool. It just feels like it's scary. And whenever I got this, I got in McKay's in Winston, and the girl that worked there said that they named their baby after, is it Luann? See, trying to find a name again. Anyway, this guy's Tommy Lee Jones, his character is like Luann or something. It sounds like a, I don't know, but she named her baby that. I thought that was cool. Cowboy shit, Thelma and Louise, gangster as fuck. Love it. They're like all-time greats. I like just, this is like so summer 2025 vibes. Yeah. Like, how cool? Like, could you be cooler? How sexy? Obsessed. Eighth grade. I think I watched this on my brother Christopher's recommendation. He'd seen it and he like loved it, and he thought I would like it, and it's so good. It's really touching. It's Bo Burnham, and I think this is his first, probably not, I don't know. I mean, he did like a lot of like YouTube content and stuff, and probably still does. I don't know, but so it's cool to see what he did as a full-length film. And it's just, it felt real. It felt like reality television. It was so raw and honest, and like, I would love to know what he's working on now. Should look into that. Edward Scissorhands, another great holiday film. Anything when it's snowing, right? This Tim Burton, like, I love this Tim Burton. Like, I love what was going on. Oh my god. My Cousin Vinny. Just a funny movie about some Italian guys get caught up in the South, and some city slicker cousin comes to break him out of trouble. And it's just funny. Great like little one-liners and stuff. Look at her outfit. I love it. She's cute. She's really cute. I love her. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This movie will always make me think of Shakira. Because whatever summer this came out, that album must have come out. Because my mom had that CD on all summer, and we were driving to swim practice every day in the car, and we'd watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith on the DVD player, on the car DVD player, for 10 minutes. like every day. So it took us like, how long is this movie? You know it's gonna take me 5 minutes to find that information. Anyway, like an hour. Like it would take us like a week and a half to like watch the movie. But in the background, Shakira was blaring, the sunroof was open, all the windows were down, and we were just like going to swim practice. Yep. It was just I didn't know until recently that this was a remake story of an earlier movie, and maybe even an earlier one. So this is like maybe the second or third adaptation. Which, and now they have the one, I haven't seen it yet, but Donald Glover is in it. Yeah. I mean, Mulholland Drive. I feel like with all David Lynch movies, you could just watch them like over and over again forever, because there's so much like gray area, like dreamscape things you don't know if they're real or imagined, and he puts clues. This has a special feature, and he has like gives you Easter eggs, so because he has an idea of what's happening and he wants you to get it. But also sometimes I don't even know if it does make sense. Okay, this thing. David Lynch's 10 clues to unlocking this thriller. Yeah. The Dreamers. I mean, it's very romantic. It's very French. It's about, what is like French New Wave cinema or something. There was some like really political stuff going on surrounding film in France during this time. Let's see. Let me read it. When Isabel and Theo invite Matthew to stay with them, what begins as a casual friendship ripens into a sensual voyage of discovery and desire, in which nothing is off limits. Okay, this isn't. Well, yeah, like it is that too, but there's like it's just happening in a really interesting point in time, and to think about being in like young and amped up about life and the world and falling in love and having sex and like exploring in the romance of France in the summer. It's like the air conditioning goes out, but then everyone's just like sweaty and in their underwear, and it's like it's just hot, and you're poor but you're eating. It's because you spent all your money on drugs and now you're just like eating the $1 bread or something, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool movie. Those are the DVDs. And we'll do some books. Let's do some books. Anyway, awkward goodbye.